Look, if you want to realistically make 10K per month MRR, you gotta have a realistic projection and milestone. So this is why I'm giving you this sales projection dashboard that we only giving to our inner circle, right? So this is the first time we're making it public. I'm gonna show you what's the detail right here, how you can set goal in here, and how to hit projection using paid ad or any other channel media. So this is the overview of the sales projection dashboard. Very simple to use. We're going to go through first tier here, which is a couple of key metrics that we have to keep in mind, which is cost per lead, cost per booking, and cost per close. And then we have our monthly recurring revenue right here based on all of this input that we're going to be putting on the left hand side. And then we have a couple of graphs that show you visually what the expense and profit look like. And then we have the revenue versus expense versus profit graph. And then we have best case and worst case scenario here. Very simple to use. We don't want to get overcomplicated, especially for most of you guys who try to hit your first 10K per month. And the first data point and the first input is your setup fee. So if you have gone through our no-code SaaS AI agency course, we always recommend charging anywhere between 1 to 3K as a one-time setup fee, and anywhere between $197 to $497, which is $200 to $500 to maintain whatever software subscription or AI service that you're providing. And let's just put this number up to $497 as very conservatively. I'm charging people $500 to set up. Very easy, yes, price point. And the monthly subscription, we're gonna keep it as $97, and we're gonna be charging people on the second month. So that means, right, you can actually filter this out between 1, 2, and 3. So this number, what it means is that you want to be charging people that $97 per month. When do you want to be charging people? We normally do the second month because we want to include the monthly subscription on the setup fee, which is giving it more value. So the first barrier of expense is always the salesperson, the process fee, and the ad spend, right? Now, for you beginner out there, we recommend that you have at least $15 per day of ad and processing fee. You know, you're going to be using Stripe, Warp, or Square, or anything like that. They're going to be charging typically 5% after processing the original payment. So I'm making this video for those of you who are just starting out, and most likely you probably not going to have any salesperson. Yeah, you're going to be, paying $0 of sales commission. And I highly recommend that you go out there and attend your own sales call so that you can just have more profit margin. Now, the cost per lead, this is very tricky. Depending on what kind of ad and what kind of offer that you run on the front end, that's going to be very different. And also it's depend on the market, the time, and the country. For example, you're in COVID, you're going to be expecting your cost per lead going to go up, quite high. And, US versus Germany versus Australia, it's going to be very, very different, right? We're just going to give you a baseline. And what we also want to give you is that we want to give you a range to put out there, right? Now, if you're watching our module about the paid ad structure, we actually give you our own proven paid ad template out there that you can just post. This is real data that is going to be averaging you between $10 to $20 cost per lead in the USA. So if you want to know more about that, just click on this video that I put on the screen right now about the paid ad structure module. We're ranging between $10 to $20. We're going to put our best case here at $10, mid case at $15, and worst case at $20. Now, if you want to be really, really conservative, we can bump that up just to make sure that our projections stay very, very conservative and very, very realistic. We're going to bump up our cost per lead, and we're going to be looking at profit margin from that standpoint. From cost per lead, I would not recommend that you guys changing this. So lead to call booking 25% rate, that's a quarter, 1 in every 4 people that come in will book a call with you. And we have 30% close rate, which is around 1 to 3. From every book call that you attend to, 1 in every 3 will close the deal. And then lastly, we have 8% churn rate, which is, again, all of these are market industry standard, right? So 8% of people will cancel your monthly subscription. So these are depending on what industry, what offer, what country, and what audience, right? B2B, B2C, this can fluctuate. However, we're giving you this industry-based benchmark so you could play around with it. So let's look at the projection, okay? This is also account for 8% churn rate. So based on this ad spend that we're giving, $15 ad spend, based on that, you should be able to onboard approximately 2 new close and 2 new active customer in the first month. And you should have a setup revenue of $800. Remember? So we're charging around like $500, $497 times 2. This is the math. We're going to be collecting that, and we're going to be spending $400 on ad spend. Remember, that is $15 a day and $41 of processing fee, which go to Stripe. Since we're closing the deal ourselves, we're not really paying anybody. So this is our total cost, and this is our total expense for the month. Now you can see here, this is why this SaaS, software as a service model, really profitable, because it starts to actually stack up. Because this is given that every month you stay very consistent and the same, right? Which is just onboard 2 new clients every month, which is kind of very rare, right? Unless you have health issue or some sort of like family sickness or anything like that. Typically what I see is that people scale up to more and more as time go by, right? In month 2, month 3, month 6, they actually getting more, like 4, 5, 6, 7, or even 10 clients per month, right? So this is just keeping the estimate, the projection very conservative here. So on month 3, right, you will get around 2. If you have 2 new clients each month, and on month 3 you should get 6, but this is say we'll get 5 because of the 8% churn rate. Remember? All right, this is the revenue for this month, right? Only for this month you get 800, right, which is again 2 clients, and you have the subscription revenue stack up, and you can see here our expense remain the same, and then we got 600. And if you going further and further into 2 year, this recurring revenue really starts stack up, and then you get this number, which is pure profit, right? Now, 1K per month does not sound a lot at all. This is why it's very important to have this dashboard, so you can really adjust the setup fee. And this is not really account upsell. You want to be focusing on upsell. And remember, guys, that your expense may not be always stay the same. Like, you don't technically, once you acquire all of this customer, right, you don't have to be spending that much money on ad all the time. The other factor that you can focus on is going out with a crazy offer and reduce this cost per lead down. Let's say $7 for our best case scenario. We can actually profit way more. You can see a profit way more on our best case scenario. So if you just make this, there's just so many, this is why business is so fun, because there's so many variables that you can influence. If you just make crazy ad, be funny on your ad, be human, you might get more cost per clicks, and therefore more people opt into your ad, and you just have more profit right here. The other thing is just reduce your churn. If you reduce your churn to, let's say, to like 1 or 2%, really good service, that's also increase your profit, right? Everything you do here can influence your profit margin. Let's say if you increase your lead to book without reducing your cost per lead, right? Just increase this book call rate from 25 to 40%. Again, you're increasing your profit all the time. Now, the reason why the original estimate was just like 1K, at the end of the year, that's because, everything we've been putting so far is very conservative, really conservative. Bad case is I want to compare with a business model where like Amazon affiliates and all that stuff, where you have to pay for inventory, and affiliate marketings and all that stuff, where you have to pay for ad also, but it's you're selling somebody else's products and the profit margin is really low. This is you selling your own products and you keep 100% of the profit margin. And this is not even include upsell. So if they come in, you can upsell them on website, AI agents, or GoHighlevel CRM, or WhatsApp, or WordPress, anything like that. That will add on top of this profit margin, right? So now let's just change the scenario to like 1K. If you just charge people 1K setup fee and have $197, $200 per month of monthly subscription, you can see immediately your monthly revenue jump up so much. However, let's just say we can increase our churn rate to 10% because we're charging more high ticket now. And you can see right here, this is the monthly projection. That's kind of really the way it is, right? So you would make $5,000 a month of profit, and your total revenue would be 5, cash collected would be 6K, sorry, and your MRR would be 3K. So that's 6 plus 3, that's around 10K, right? 10K per month, and then your profit margin would be this much. So again, work with this number, obviously this dashboard will give you an understanding of what everything look like. So if you actually want to use this, we have a URL right here that you could just use, but we're gonna be dropping an actual file, which is this file, right? The HTML file. So what you have to do in your Mac or PC is just right click on it and click open, and just like open it with Chrome or Safari. Safari would work also, right? So if you open it with Safari, or I think Safari should work. Pretty much just open it with any browser, it will work. And it's just an HTML file. So I'm just gonna drop this in Google Drive and put it in the link in the description. If you have any other question, let me know. But this is the best way to reach your income goal with realistic projection, and you also know how much that you have to put in to get to this much result. Hopefully this makes sense, and yes, see you on the next one.